Before we get into looking at mental toughness in a little bit more detail, I think it's important to address 4 common fallacies around it. The first is that somehow mental toughness is about being macho and very much a male-dominated concept. That couldn't be further from the truth. Some of the most mentally strong people I know are neither male nor could be described as being macho. And when I ask my delegates on the workshops that I often run around this, one of the people that they most highlight as being someone who exhibits high degrees of mental toughness as neither male nor macho is Margaret Thatcher. The second fallacy around mental toughness that's worth looking at is that somehow mentally tough people are uncaring and self-centered. Again, that couldn't be further from the truth. Classic examples of this are people who perhaps work in the emergency services, doctors, nurses, firemen and policemen and so forth. And again, another example of somebody who has people feel has a high degree of mental toughness and is both extremely caring and person-centered or other person-centered is Mother Teresa. She's often brought up in the workshops as being a prime example of that. Thirdly, mental toughness is always about success in work and sport. That absolutely isn't the case. That's where we tend to most commonly hear about it in the media and so on. But actually, mental toughness is appropriate for all of us as we go through our lives. As we go through our lives, we tend to develop it, but it certainly is important for us to develop actively. So whether you're a junior school pupil coming through or an older person, we all need and can benefit from increased levels of resilience and mental toughness. And lastly, everybody should be mentally tough. That isn't the case at all. At the one end, we have some people with high levels of mental toughness, and on the other end of the spectrum, we have people who are perhaps more mentally sensitive. Society as a whole needs a balance of these people.